What's up, everybody, and happy Wednesday. It's hump day. And I'm very happy that it's Wednesday. Sorry, I had to pause really quick. So I actually recorded a whole video, but something is wrong with my phone. I honestly think it's that I'm running out of space because not only is this my phone for recording Be Blessed, but it's also my personal phone. So I have like a lot of pictures and everything like that. So whenever I upgrade my phone, I'm just going to end up having two phones, one for Be Blessed recordings and all of that stuff, and then one strictly for like personal usage because I'm running out of space and it's messing up my phone. But I recorded a whole video and it was great and everything, and then I realized that it didn't record, and I was so upset because I'm actually running late for a boot camp that I have to go to. But I wanted to film this video because when I get home, I'm gonna, like, my face is probably gonna be all sweaty and disgusting. I'm gonna look tired, and then also, so I probably won't post it until later, but I at least wanted to record it. But I guess I don't owe anybody an explanation. So hey, hope everyone is having a good start to their Wednesday. Let's get started with let's just hop right into the video. As always, God is blessing us. He's always gonna be blessing us. So this week we are talking about peace, and in peace. So if you followed along with Be Blessed 2020, you will remember that way back in February, our goal focus for that month was to be still. And so I think it was week 3 or 4, we had a whole week dedicated to peace, and we talked about being peaceful and what that means, and breaking away from bondage and all of that stuff. But so a lot of the stuff that we talk about this week is going to be somewhat similar. But however, when we were talking about peace in February, we were talking about it in the verb sense. So we were saying that we were being peaceful, so that means that our actions were peaceful actions and everything like that. This month, since we're talking about it in relation to a spiritual cleanse and a spiritual detox, and making sure that we're getting rid of the things that have really tainted our spirits and adopting in the fruits of the spirit, we're talking about peace as a noun. Okay, so that place, that destination, that experience of peace, so that even if you are not acting in that verb of being peaceful, you still are experiencing peace, because that is where you dwell and that is where you live, if that makes sense. Okay, so on Friday, honestly, we're going to dig deeper into how we exactly dwell in that in peace, and making sure that we are saying that peace is our address, like that's our home. We've taken mortgage out, so that's where we live. Okay, instead of just on this hand, it's easy for us to be peaceful, especially, because I know we talked about too, like breaking away from bondage and different mindsets, which is extremely important. And not saying that those two things are not similar. Obviously, it's the same word, so it's going to be similar, if not the same. But it's very important to make sure that you are changing your mindsets, changing your behaviors, changing your patterns of thinking, changing your actions. It's very important. So it's very important that you understand the verb of being peaceful, how to be peaceful, why you should be peaceful, and the importance of being peaceful. Very important that you understand that. However, don't just stop there, because similar to when we were talking about joy versus happiness, I would equate happiness almost with being peaceful, in the sense that a lot of times it's easy to being peaceful sometimes can be influenced by the things that are going on around you. So it's very easy to be peaceful if you're in a peaceful environment. Okay, but the second that you step into an environment where attitudes and the situation has heightened, being peaceful may be one of those personality traits that have almost left or have taken the back burner. But we want to take it a step further and make sure that we're dwelling in peace, so that even if our environment around us is not one that is conducive to peace, okay, even if we are going through hell, and it could be for a day, a week, a whole season, a whole period, we are still experiencing peace, because that's where we live. So I could be going through the worst. I was talking with one of the reps that report to me at work, and she was saying she asked about bereavement, what the bereavement policy is and everything like that. And she was saying, yeah, because believe it or not, I had a death in 2008, in my family, I experienced 13 family members that passed away. Now, automatically when she said that, I'm like, ooh, Jesus. Like, I don't even know. Thinking about it now, I don't even know. Like, that's a lot of death, and that's a lot of sorrow and just trauma that happens around you. And I don't know. She didn't go into like how they died or anything like that, thank God. But that's a lot. But I'm in using that example. It's of course it's easy to be peaceful when things are going great, but when you're dwelling in peace and you live there and you are, you're saturated by peace. Even if you experience 13 deaths of close family members, or 13 losses, or 13 bad situations, 13 bad days in a row, 13 whatever, even if you experience a lot of bad situations, they're not going to rattle you. It's not going to affect your overall mood. It's not going to affect your spirit, because why? You live in peace. So yes, bad things are going to happen all the time. It's inevitable that bad things will happen. We can't keep ourselves from bad things happening to us. But because we live in peace, we'll understand how to really combat and take those situations head on. And that's what we're going to talk about Friday, is living in peace, what that looks like, and how to best live in a world that is not peaceful all the time, but still remain and dwell in peace, if that makes sense. So yeah, a lot to talk about on Friday, but I'm excited because I love talking about peace, and I love trying to explain this to people, because believe it or not, a lot of people do not experience peace on a day-to-day basis, and I think it just boggles my mind that you're not experiencing peace at all. Like, a majority of your day should be filled with peace, and if it's not, we got some work to do. So hope everyone has a fabulous Wednesday and a great Thursday, and I will talk to you guys again on Friday, where we will talk about dwelling in peace. All right, so have a good day. Bye.